said yes straight away.
Sort of it's a great way to make, you know, an impression at sort of at the top of the division, beating two former champs from other organizations back to back, right?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, David Branch was respected, and Jacare is probably even more respected. You know, he's known as one of the best guys in the division and one of the best grapplers in the sport. And I think a win over him should be a statement.
You didn't fight in the States for years and years and years, and now it's like 3 in a row, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
You get used to it now? Do you like it more?
I love it. I love it. You know, it's never been a choice of mine. I always wanted to be here, and you know, this is you know, the seat of MMA is the United States, and obviously Brazil as well. You know, those are the big two countries, and this is where you want to be at.
Do you feel like you surprised people in the last one, not necessarily with a win, but with the way you did it and how quickly you did it?
Yeah, you know, I know that I'm capable of it, and I was really happy to showcase what I'm able of to do, and I think it opened people's eyes, and I think more and more people are following me now and are looking forward to see what I can do in the sport.
That's obviously not a win that you can necessarily say, hey, I want to be next in line for a title shot. But a win over Jacare might be one of those kind of wins.
Yeah, I feel like that really puts me out there. You know, if I beat him, and especially if I beat him in a dominant fashion, I'm going to be one of the names that you talk about to be out there for the title.
He said that he was promised a title shot if he beats you. Let's assume that you didn't get that same level of promise. But
I don't have any promises at all.
Does it give you leverage if you do go out there and beat him, and if you beat him impressively, that you can say, hey man, take a look.
Yeah.
You wanted this guy to have a title shot, and I just took him out.
I think so, you know. Jacare is a really, really legit opponent. He's super dangerous, super good. There is only the best guys in the division that has been able to beat him, and if I beat him, I think I'm one of the best guys in the division. And I'm gonna do it, and you know, I'm gonna show everybody that I belong here. I belong in the top, and a title shot will come eventually.
With Jacare being promised a title shot, he said he's coming in to destroy you. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I think that everybody always tries to destroy me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will be successful.
He also kind of mentioned that he wasn't necessarily thrilled with taking this fight with you. Do you have any kind of inkling on why that might be? I mean, he gets to stay on the card, he gets to stay in the main event. Now he's been promised a title shot, but do you think it was because he was really hoping for, you know, that shot against Romero again?
I'm not sure, you know, if you want to like erase that loss of his or something like that, because as you say, it doesn't really make sense, because if he still will get that title shot, you know, that's what it's all about, you know, that what I want and that what he wants. So I'm not sure, but I know that I'm thrilled, and I know that that's a good thing for me. So I'm looking at it in my perspective.
Style-wise, how do you match up with Jacare?
I think I match up good. You know, he's a powerful fighter. You know, a really powerful opponent. He hits hard. He's strong. I have a high pace. I'm fast. I'm precise. I have a big variety in my techniques. I think it's gonna be hard for him in there. You know. I think I know what he will bring to the table, but you don't never know what I will bring to the table. Some fights I'm, you know, at a distance, moving a lot. Some fights I'm going straight forward. Some fights I keep standing. Some fights I go to the ground. You know, and I think I'm a hard opponent to read for anybody.
How much training were you doing prior to getting the call to be in the fight, and then did you step it up, obviously, after you got the call?
You know, straight after a fight, you're coming home and you're jet lagged and you need to rest, so I didn't get back to the gym before I got the call.
Yeah, speak a little bit about that. This is going to be your third fight in the past 4 or 5 months. Talk to us about your training during these 4 or 5 months for these fights.
Yeah, you know, I'm one of those guys that I'm always in the gym. I have training camp all year round, so my volume of training doesn't go up and down. I always train a lot. So it's more, you know, about the focus and to get the focus on specific opponents and a little bit of game planning. And you know, with Jacare, he's not a new name for me. You know, some of the other guys, I have to sit down and watch a few fights to know what they're gonna bring, right? Jacare, I've been watching him for years. He's not a new opponent for me. You know, I know what he has, and I know what I have. So I've been looking at him as an opponent for ever since I signed up with UFC.
Was it like being in South Florida? And talk a little more too about being in the main event, because you get that call and you're going to be in a fight, and then it's also, hey, it's going to be the main event.
Yeah, it's great to be down here. I've really enjoyed it. You know, the nice weather. I came in early I had a road trip, have a good look around. Really enjoying it here. And to be the main event, you know, it's the first time in the UFC for me, and I'm super happy about it. And you know, I don't feel any extra pressure or anything. I feel like, okay, I'm where I want to be, you know. In the other fights, I feel like, oh, if I lose this, I might not get up there, you know. I feel like I reached to a point now where, you know, they're gonna be giving me great fights, and yeah, one of the great ones is this Saturday.